More than 700,000 people visited the Wilson County, Tennessee State Fair in Lebanon this year. It was a hot one, though, with temperatures getting as high as 100 degrees.
And the heat is a constant complaint. It's led to a new petition. This is Miranda Whittington with more on one resident's push to move the state fair to a cooler date.
Still looking nice and sunny, but that also means that the heat is going to be building.
The heat.
I will tell you this, weather-wise, as we head towards the weekend, we'll be around 85 on Thursday.
Was a talker at this year's Wilson County, Tennessee State Fair.
It seems like the time that they have it just seems to be the worst time possible.
Lebanon resident Monica Farrell says the heat was a struggle for her and others trying to enjoy the fair.
When it's 97% humidity, 98 degrees, feels like over 100 in the heat index, that's just extreme. You don't need to be outside at all, much less going to the fair.
She's been going to the fair for years, but she and others seem to experience the same complaint.
I overhear and I hear people talking about, oh, why can't they just make it when it's cooler?
So she decided to take action. She launched a petition urging organizers to consider moving the fair from the summer to later in the fall.
But I thought, well, maybe at least that they know that people are out there, they are talking about it, and it is something that is in the back of people's minds and, you know, out loud as well.
I reached out to Executive Director of the fair, Helen McPeak, who told me they'd be happy to change the date if it was possible. McPeak says there's a limited number of carnival companies that can furnish them with over 60 rides, and they're usually already scheduled out over a year in advance. She also says most of the events are already scheduled out, and it also takes 3 weeks to get everything set up at the fairgrounds.
I can't imagine how hard it is and how difficult it is to get something like that together.
While Farrell understands the struggles it takes to put on this massive event, she's hoping the petition could help officials consider a cooler date later down the road.
Like, I know it's a humongous fair, and I just think of how much more money can be brought in if there was just it was in a better weather condition.
In Lebanon, Miranda Whittington, News 2.
Fair officials have already announced the dates for next year's fair, taking place from August 15th through the 24th.